The floodlights are shining down on the players here at the home of Manchester City. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Manchester City facing RB Leipzig.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Alexander Zinchenko starts with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Rodri in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Well, let's have a look at the starting 11 for Leipzig. Peter Gulácsi is the goalkeeper of choice. Nordi Mukiele starts with Willi Orban in central defence. And Andre Silva is the lone striker. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day one, underway. Well, no stopping him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Effective challenge. Given away by City. Couldn't keep it. There to win it back. Bernardo Silva. And Grealish. Mahrez. Here's Bernardo Silva. Here's Grealish. It needs an accurate cross. Very comfortable when in possession. A wonderful intervention. Well, Kevin De Bruyne, one of the complete midfield players in the modern game. Stuart, what do you expect we'll see from him this time around?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box. Clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Great pressure to win the ball back. Well read to put an end to that attack. Tyler Adams. He might be able to profit from the wide position. And players waiting in the centre. Andre Silva. Excellent defending. Doing well to keep possession. De Bruyne. João Cancelo. De Bruyne now. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Kevin De Bruyne. Good technique displayed. De Bruyne. Nicely timed tackle. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Ferran Torres. And De Bruyne in a useful looking position, but will there be an end product? Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Good looking ball. He has time to play it over. De Bruyne. Here's Bernardo Silva. It could be up for grabs. Well, they survived the attack.
They were so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
Konrad Laimer. He continues his run. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. De Bruyne. Torres. A really sumptuous ball. Cuts it back. Palmed away by the keeper. And the cross is very much on.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
And there to intervene. And that is going to be a free kick. And Leipzig unable to retain possession. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. De Bruyne. And Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Precise ball movement. Silva. Superbly read and executed. Klostermann. Dani Olmo with it. Orban. Nordi Mukiele. Konrad Laimer. André Silva. Oh, good use of the ball. Forsberg. And Ederson has somehow kept it out. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, still an issue here. Forsberg. And intercepts again. Well, no stopping him. Silva. Here's Mahrez. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Rodri. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Grealish. Rodri. Silva. De Bruyne now. Far from textbook defending. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. He's foiled them on his own.
Well, as you can see, City have dominated possession in the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
De Bruyne. And Torres on the ball. Riyad Mahrez. Oh, the threat is there. Mahrez. Flag up, tight offside. And in the perfect position to read it. And the ball with De Bruyne, and he's making progress. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Could be! And just narrowly wide in the end. Bernardo Silva. It did look on for them, but not to be. Dani Olmo. On to Forsberg. And successfully cut out. And Bernardo Silva has it. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Bernardo Silva. High quality defending. Emil Forsberg. Andre Silva with it. Nkunku. Not showing good patience. Andre Silva. He just let his opponent glide by. Forsberg. Went in strongly, decisively. Rodri. Here's Mahrez. Torres. Bernardo Silva. And Torres on the ball. De Bruyne. Oh, great attacking play. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Excellent defending. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Still passing it around with authority. Mahrez. The ball with Rodri. A super tackle, and they've won possession. De Bruyne. They're getting the ball forward. But they dealt with the threat posed. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Silva. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. Given away by City. Konrad Laimer. What a pass that lacks quality. Defensive efficiency personified. Kevin De Bruyne. Riyad Mahrez. The ball with Rodri. Well, potential danger. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Bernardo Silva. No, high quality defending. Mahrez. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again. And if you are going to clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. And they don't do that. It's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Orban. Here's Mukiele. And possession given away. Ferran Torres. Jack Grealish. Torres. Mahrez. And getting across to stop it. He's driven in the corner. Well, the danger is still there. De Bruyne. Here's Mahrez. Mahrez. City unable to retain possession. Ferran Torres. Terrific block. Klostermann. Andre Silva with it. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1 underway. Oh, but he's missed it! How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in...
And Ederson has somehow kept it out. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Could be. Mahrez. Can he put them in front? Mahrez. And getting across to stop it. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Riyad Mahrez. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Wolfsburg. He's found a pocket of space. Not away completely. And problem solved for now. Joao Cancelo. Ferran Torres. Here's Mahrez. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. And Torres on the ball. De Bruyne. Grealish. And now Rodri. Joao Cancelo. Attending to his defensive chores. De Bruyne. It might be on for them. Went in strongly, decisively. Emil Forsberg. Nkunku has it. Konrad Laimer. Well, they get themselves level here. Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. Kevin De Bruyne. Joao Cancelo, almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Alexander Zinchenko. Here's Mahrez. Bernardo Silva. Silva. De Bruyne now. They've won back possession. Dani Olmo. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And a chance to whip it in here. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. De Bruyne. And Torres on the ball. Grealish. Torres. Bernardo Silva. Now Mahrez. He might yet finish. Not out of the woods yet. And I think the threat has been averted. Andre Silva. Here's Forsberg now. Angelino. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Jack Grealish. Ruben Diaz. De Bruyne now. Rodri. De Bruyne. And Grealish. Ferran Torres. Grealish. Very quick thinking there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Torres. Here's Mahrez. De Bruyne. Riyad Mahrez. Patient build-up at the moment. Joao Cancelo. And using his strength to shield the ball. De Bruyne. Really good high press. Good bit of pressing. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Andre Silva. And he read it well, intercepting it. Bernardo Silva. Really getting stuck in. Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Grealish. De Bruyne. Grealish. And Torres on the ball. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Substitution for Manchester City. Coming off the pitch, number 21, Ferran Torres. To be replaced by number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Rodri. De Bruyne now. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. He's in control of the situation. Chance to play it in. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Andre Silva. Forsberg. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Alexander Zinchenko. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Couldn't keep it. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Andre Silva. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well, strong play here. Joao Cancelo. Wasteful from City. Dani Olmo. There to win it back. Kevin De Bruyne. Into the final 20 minutes. Rodri. De Bruyne. Here's Grealish. The ball with Rodri. City pushing forward with options available. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Nkunku. Nkunku. Well, showing good patience. Angelino. Could be dangerous. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. Who can they pick out? Well, a bit short with the clearance. Vital intervention. Mahrez. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Penalty, in the opinion of the referee, and this is seriously getting away from them. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. To extend their lead here. The crossbar got in the way. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, City are almost there. Not quite. They can't celebrate just yet. Stuart, what have you made of their performance in this match?
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
Showing a real will to win the ball. Sterling. De Bruyne now. Sterling has it. Excellent ball over the top. And Sterling has it. Joao Cancelo. And now Rodri. Oh, the threat is there. He cuts it back. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Forsberg has the strength to hang on to it. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. 10 minutes to go then. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Dani Olmo. Tyler Adams. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Angelino. Well, they keep the ball moving, but then the one that goes astray.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Substitution time it is here. And space to cross it. Klostermann. Strong play here. Forsberg. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. A change in the offing for City.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva, to be replaced by number 8, Ilkay.
Dani Olmo. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Can they hit on the break?
Well, these City fans are demanding a winner here, but can the players respond? They're certainly playing better now.
Joao Cancelo. De Bruyne now. Really good interception. Forsberg. Tyler Adams. Went in strongly, decisively. Sterling. And here's Cancelo. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Shielding the ball superbly. Adams. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Number 44, Kevin Campbell.
Jack Grealish. Grealish. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Gundogan. Sterling has it. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Emil Forsberg. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Dani Olmo. This could be the equaliser, but no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
Now sending it in. And never quite had the header on the target. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, it's so vital to get off to a quick start in these group stages. They'll be happy with the 3 points, but now they have to back it up in the next game. 6 points and you're halfway there.
Well, Raheem Sterling has so many admirers in the game, and it's easy to see why based on this performance, I think, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a good all-round performance today. Only emphasised by the late winner. An extremely important moment, and boy, did he deliver.
Mahrez.